welcome back to my YouTube channel. Wow, it's very weird saying that and almost cringy in a way, but it's fine. So a few months back, I actually posted the same exact video in the same exact location about my art studio tour, which we are going over today, obviously, hence why you clicked on this video. So the room is the same. Rules still apply. I share this with our cat Haida. And then obviously my boyfriend too, but his stuff is more like outside in the living room now. But we still share the closet. So I did close his half just because it doesn't really pertain to the studio aspect. And I will not be showing Haida's half. Well, you got a little glimpse of hers in the intro. But it's literally just her litter box and a chair. So you are not missing much, I promise. But yeah, I guess let's just get on into the video. And I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so we are gonna go clockwise around the room. Hey, trash kitty. What was? Okay, so we are gonna go clockwise around the room. So I have this beautiful little painting right here by, oh my gosh, don't judge me, but Dali. I can never remember his first name. I struggle remembering people's names in general. But Dali, the artist, one of his prints right there. I got these little fake vines that you'll see throughout the room in a 6-pack, I want to say, or an 8-pack from Amazon. Any plant you see in here besides 2 are fake, by the way. I cannot keep plants alive to save my life. But yeah, so vines, and then this daylight light up here I got from Menards for like 15-20 bucks. We used to use it in the winter for our plants that we had, but we kind of stopped that, so I just put it on the wall to give it a purpose, I guess. And because this room does not have lights, those are the only 2 light sources in the window. So it works really well with when I'm painting and drawing because it's, like I said, a daylight light. Going over here, we have this little shelf thingy. So this shelf I actually got like maybe 8 years ago when I was in high school, and I spray painted it blue. It was from like Goodwill or something, super cheap. But I decided to hang it back up, and I got a little emerald crystal tree up there. This is actually an incense burner to the right, but I don't burn incense anymore. Nowadays it gets me like nauseous and gives me a headache. So it's just there for decoration now. And then another fake plant right there, and I have a couple of racks. You will see throughout this video and throughout my channel, I am a crystal and rock lover, one will say. But anyway, going to the windowsill, these are the 2 live plants of the room. They are 2 cute little cactuses. Succulents are one thing that I can take very good care of because they don't need much caring for, besides water every once in a while. And like I said, the whole crystal and rock lover, those are my crystals charging. They're new ones. Very cute, very cute. Then I have this cute little box fan from Menards for like 7 bucks. It was on sale and works fantastically. Fits perfectly on this little ledge. I kind of just stick it in the window, and on like cooler days to have like fresh air come in, just because we don't have central AC in here. You know, shout out to Milwaukee for that one. And then in this corner over here, I have these 2 artworks on my wall. These are actually from classmates a year ago. I was in like a printmaking class and they made these by hand. Very cute. So it only felt right to hang them up on the wall. And it matched the vibe, so shout out to them. Then I have my little, this is actually a crystal shelf, if focus, there we go. This is a crystal shelf, but I use it for other things too, like just knickknacks. I have a camera up here just because, like I said, this is also Miss Haida's room. And we just really like to see what she does throughout the day when we're not here. So it has a good angle on like every single inch of the room. They're the Blink cameras, highly suggest. I can leave a link in the description, but they are like a cheap camera. And you don't need a subscription, but for like certain perks, you do need a subscription. So I'll just leave that in my little description thingy, so you can check it out if you're interested. I also got my little chakra affirmation set, which I need to whip those back out. I have some handmade runes, very cute, from Etsy. And then I got this little alien guy from, I think it was Hot Topic. I get Hot Topic and Spencer's confused. And I just get drawn in by like the little mystery boxes, from like keychains to little like knickknacks like that. And I happened to get that cute little guy from one of them. I have a couple crystals here. Well, jade, I think that's smoky quartz. Then I have opal there. And then I have moldavite right there. I don't know, I've always seen to keep it separate from other crystals. So I'm kind of doing that, but I have to find a new home for it. It was in my old car, which I just sold. So I don't know. We'll see where it happens to go next. Okay, so this little corner right here is just it's pretty much dead space because I didn't want to redo like the centering of all these where it's no longer above my desk, blah, blah, blah. So this is like my little canvas storage area now. If you watched the last video I did of my like studio tour, this was in the closet. I will be getting rid of it soon because I don't have a purpose for it anymore, and like the top is sunken in, so it's a pain to open the drawers. But for right now it works as like a little separator from my canvases. Like this one is currently in progress, but that one's like been done for a long time. So just keeping them separate so they don't like smudge on each other or anything, because that would suck. And then I just have my tripod just chilling up there. Okay, so I just wanted to go over these little like pictures up here. So the one on the complete top I got from, I believe it was Home Goods years ago. And I actually like designed my room around it, because it's just very cute. Hung some fake vines from it. And then these 3 prints I got off Etsy as like a little package thing. I highly suggest, if you're looking for prints, definitely go on Etsy because a lot of them are ones that people created themselves. It's easy, you just literally like save them and like you can get them printed out at Walgreens, which is what I did, or you can even print them out at home. Completely up to you. It's just super easy, and you're also contributing to a independent artist and an entrepreneur. So definitely suggest Etsy for prints. And then I have a little cork board right there. I actually made it a vision board kind of thing to inspire me to be more creative while I'm here and to just like relax me. I can just look at it for inspiration, for relaxation and all that. It's just kind of different like drawing styles, flowers, like a whole vibe pretty much. I don't really know how to describe like a vision board besides it's just your vibe. So everyone's is going to be different obviously, but those are my inspirations at the moment, which I will show it a little bit more up close in a sec. But right now let's just go into the desk aspect. So that little drawer right there, I will be doing a separate video going through it because I'm going to do like an art supplies like organization video eventually, so I'm not gonna go through that, but it is from IKEA. It's a sturdy desk, or it's a sturdy drawer set. It's very good, highly suggest, especially for artists looking for storage options. It's very durable. Okay, so I have my camera on a tripod now. My arms just kept getting super shaky, so I'm sorry if the videos before this one were like shaky at all. I'm trying my best. We will start off with my chair. It's almost, well, it's like a month from Halloween, so I had to whip out the Halloween blanket. But my chair is just a simple desk chair. Nothing that important. So we're gonna start from this side of my desk. This is my PC. I literally looked for one that was specifically white just to match the vibe. That's a vibe. So I got the Omen. I don't have any videos up here yet, but I am into gaming. That is why I got a PC. I do have a laptop as well, so it's more like transportable. But like I said, I am gamer girl, and that PC works phenomenally. I could not tell you the exact name of it. I can leave a link in the description, but very cute. affordable for the most part. Obviously PCs are pretty expensive, but I got it for under $1,000, which is decent. But yeah, I can do a whole separate video on that one day. But let's move on to the next thing. So in this little corner right here, I have this cute little guy. I got him recently. I put a candle in it. And then I have psychology notebook. In a psychology class this semester, even though I did not have to be. I'm just very studious and wanted to be. Next, we got the little monitor, obviously, as needed. And I have these little speakers hidden back here from Amazon. They were $15 or $18 and they're actually very decent speakers. I am not huge into the whole, like, it needs to sound amazing. Just wanted something that worked. But I will say, at least to me, they do sound decent. So yeah, some of you may not think that though. So if you're looking for something cheap, good option. Hidden back here, I have some paper clips. I have another little crystal right here. This one's really cute. It's a banded amethyst. I'm just gonna attempt to show you if it focuses. I don't focus. Oh, nice. There we go. Banded amethyst. Very adorable. Got it for $10 at my crystal store. And when I say my crystal store, it's not actually mine. It's just the only one in my area, but they are adorable and have very good quality stuff. So yeah. And then I got this little Good Vibes light. I actually found it when I was going through old storage bins, and I haven't used it in 2 years, so I figured to just whip it out because it still worked. So yeah, I'm one of those girls now. Keyboard that came with the PC, just, you know, basic white. This cute little mouse pad is from Amazon. This little guy right here. It has like one of those jelly things for wrist support. I have my easel right here. I like tabletop easels just because I like having the option of sitting down or standing, and this gives both perfectly without taking too much space. Like if I got one of those stand-up easels, it would have to go like on the floor somewhere, obviously. But this I can literally put in my closet if I don't want it out. I can leave it here, and I can still do anything that a stand-up canvas you could do with. It was like $40 from Blick. Very, very decent. I got my current coffee and orange juice right there, which I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Next in this little corner, I have my laptop. And then I also have my current work in progress, which I will show you. So last year I got super into lino cuts, and I'm making this bad boy right now. This is the little speedball tool I'm using to carve it. But yeah, I've been working on this for like a few weeks now. I just haven't really had time to do it with being back in school and everything. But yeah, one day I'm gonna finish it. Lino cuts are super fun. You don't have to be an expert to do it. It's very, well, depending on the type of person you are. It's very relaxing and kind of mindless. Like, after you have the drawing on there, you literally just carve the lines that you made, basically, depending on the look you're trying to get. So I highly suggest it. Even if you've never experienced it, definitely try it out. All you really need is this bad boy, the little tool, a lino cut board, and then there's like a little roller thing that you roll the printing ink onto it with, and then you just like place it on the paper or shirt or whatever you're doing, and it leaves a relief print. So very fun. Highly suggest. Oh, the desk itself, the wonderful desk. This I mentioned in my last video. I'm trying to get it framed. This I mentioned in my last video. The desk is from IKEA. It is actually a table, not a desk. It was $100 flat, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect. I will leave it in the description, the name of it, but I kind of ruined the top, I will say, because I wasn't being very mindful. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I was just kind of like painting and everything willy-nilly, not protecting the surface. So there's like paint stuck on it, but it's fine. It's the aesthetic, you know, it's a studio. But it's very durable, I will say, because it is a table. But yeah, so if you don't want to pay a boatload of money for your own little makeshift art table, just buy this table from IKEA, and it'll do the job, and it's a lot of space too. So here's that like mood board I was talking about. You can see it's just kind of like, it's mainly like floral. That's kind of my vibe at the moment. It's just supposed to kind of help motivate me to continue my work. These are little crystal like pendants I made. I was very proud of it. I don't think it wants to focus, but you get the gist. So we're gonna start from like this bottom little corner right here. I do have a drawing board, garbage, which our cat likes to tip over and play in, so I tried to smudge it between the desk and the bookshelf. But then I also have where I store some of my paintings. Those are gonna move to that other corner I showed you about over that way, but at this point in time they're fine right there. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little overview of this bookshelf. This is the newest addition to the room. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for $15, and it was like an oak color, but I actually refinished it, like sanded and painted it. You can kind of, if it focuses, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, like the little like grainy textures are in there. Very cute, very fun. I will probably do it again. So for this top shelf, I just have things that I don't really use. That's a painting I did years ago that I still love. You know, it's fall right now, so I got a little pumpkin. This is actually a little like holder thing, but I just like the design of it and I don't really have anything to put in it. So that is just like a little like wood carving I got from Etsy. I have a candle, and then I also have a ring light, which I never use, but maybe one day it'll come in handy. Next shelf, I have just like little knickknacks. I have a picture of Maggie and I right there. And then I have a little salt lamp. That's a candle holder. I do have a candle inside. I have another candle. This tray was from Goodwill like years ago. I just found it recently going through old storage bins. And then this is from the At Home store. Very cute. Like I said, can't keep real plants alive. This little like star thing right here is just like a battery operated light, which I can flip it on real quick. There we go. Very cute. Very cute. Haida actually ripped one of them off. You can't really tell, but she did. But this next shelf is my printer. This is the DeskJet printer. I highly recommend. I've only had it for like a week now, but so far so good. I'm planning on attempting to print stickers this weekend to see how that goes. I have this little guy I got from Goodwill years ago as well. It's supposed to hold incense, but I don't use incense anymore, so it's just there for decoration. This little drawer unit honestly does not really have anything in it. Besides, I do have crystals down here to make like pendants and stuff, empty bags that I'm reusing, and then I do have like a set of stickers, but have not done anything with them yet. And then this, we're gonna sit on the floor for this part. So this shelf is just like art books. I do have a crystal book in there. My record player, a singular record. By the way, Maggie's like shaking, so that's what that sound is. I have this little like book holder. These are the books I have. Just wanted to give you a little overview. I do have some artist books like Monet, Van Gogh. Those are my favorite artists. I do have a Honolulu Museum of Art collection highlights book that I got in Honolulu. I just kind of use this for inspiration if I'm feeling like I'm, like, I don't know, uninspired. I'll look at those and just be like, okay, like, you can do this. Like, here's, you know, artists putting in some work. Like, you can put in some work. But then I also do have some, like, more educational books. Well, okay, artist books are educational, but, like, school books. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. This last shelf, I keep all my acrylic paints in this little drawer thing I got from Home Goods. I have some Gamsol back there. These folders are very miscellaneous. I have like different forms of like records and like keepsakes and stuff. Now these are all like sketchbooks and painting pads and stuff. Alright, so now I'll just briefly go into my half of the closet. Here's just an overview of what you see. Not as important. I have like an old scanner, some like empty binders. empty picture frames, and then I have old artwork, as you can see up there. Then this shelf, I have this little trifold folder, whatever, expandable folder, whatever you call them nowadays. That just keeps like other like records and stuff. I have a binder right here that I don't use. It's another empty one. I actually keep like old printout pictures, like lanyards from when I went to like shows and just tickets, like stuff like that. I have a fitness twister I got from Five Below years ago. I've not even taken it out of the box. I actually got one for my boyfriend years ago too when I got this one for Christmas. And he never used it, and I was going through this closet and I was just like, alright, we don't need two now that we live together. So I threw one of them out. But then I kept this one, and maybe hopefully one day we'll use it. Scrapbook paper, that is a little daylight light, and then an air purifier back there. So right here I have like some other like storage I use for drawings and stuff. This is all charcoal in this one. This one is like just miscellaneous drawings that don't have like smudgeable material. This is just, it's my transport one that I would use for school. It doesn't have anything in it right now, but just I have it hanging on a little hanger, so if you use your closet for art spaces at all, here's just a little life hack you can do. This little crevice. Right there is just a piano, but that's kind of like the splitting point of my boyfriend and I's closet. That's his. I'm gonna sit on the ground. Okay, so down here I have a ruler back there. I have a little cutting board here. I have an old iteration right there. And then I have some blank canvases right here. Back there you can see like some leftovers of paintings. Those are just huge paintings that I could not fit in like one of these guys. So I did put them back there. I put them back there consciously. I know that looks sketchy, but I do have some finished sketchbooks back there kind of holding it up. And then that painting was less important to me. And then there's a drawing behind it that was a little more important to me. So that's why I had that one like in the way back. So up here I do have a drawing pad. This one's not filled in, so that's why it's up here. And then under it I have a newsprint pad, which I don't use. It's more for like protecting the background of stuff. It was for free. This first cubby, I have a bunch of sketchbooks that could not fit down here. I'm not going to go into super detail with that just because they are just sketchbooks. This first cubby is where I keep all my camera supplies. Hi. This second cubby is like spare paper from, like, it's basically me reusing it from like IKEA boxes and stuff. I would just throw it in here and I use it for like painting and everything. This one has, so I was really into like making bath products for a while, and that's all that's in here. I just don't want to obviously get rid of it because maybe I'll get back into it. But yeah, that's my little one point in time hobby bin. Okay, so Hayda's gonna like love that I'm opening this right now for her. But in here, I got into, so when I was a kid, I loved collecting shells. And I still do to this day, but now I collect rocks because I live by a lake. And I paint them, and I'm actually planning on selling them in the near future. But these were ones specifically from Italy. The ones in this bag under were from like my local lake that I live by. This one, not that fun. Hayda thinks it's fun. This one's just cords, like miscellaneous cords that we have. So these ones, some of them pertain to like the whole art vibe, but some of them do not. She's also just intrigued by this. It's funny because she used to be able to open one of these bottom drawers when this was on the other side of the room. So she would love like playing and opening it and going inside of it. And now that she can't, she's just so curious. She's like, I want to try to do it. But yeah, just a little background. Hayda, look at her. She's trying. Honey, there's rocks in there now. So here is one last little overview. I hope you guys liked this video. Like I said, I know it's same room and everything and kind of same vibe as the other video I made. But definitely a lot of changes in terms of organization and everything. So I hope maybe you got something out of this, where if you needed some inspiration for your studio, you can take some inspo. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you next time.